So, you want to own a rental property? My name is Garrett Wong, owner of Upper Edge Property Management. Today I'm going to be speaking about the best way to win a landlord claim. Okay, let's talk evidence. And in a landlord claim, it's all about the evidence. For fear of repeating myself on the basics of a landlord claim, let's move right to the hearing and how you can prepare and present your evidence. You're dealing with a damage claim, so it's all about proving the condition when the tenant first moved in and then demonstrating condition after they moved out. And then the second part is convincing the hearing officer that the amount you are claiming for damages is legitimate. So, the first part, proving condition when they moved in, make sure you have your signed condition report and your time and date stamp photographs. And proving condition when they moved out, again, a signed condition report and then your time and date stamp photographs. The dates on the pictures must be the same as the dates on your condition report, or you leave room for RTB or the tenant to say something happened between the time they signed and the time you took the photos. Okay, so you've established that your tenant was the one that damaged the property. Great. Next, you need to prove how much it costs to fix the repairs. In an ideal situation, you have used professional contractors for the junk hauling, the paint, the flooring, cabinet repair, and cleaning. You would then have invoices for each repair that, when you add them all up, equals the total cost of the landlord claim. If you're choosing to do the work yourself, that's fine, but it's a bit more complicated to prove. RTB will allow a landlord to do their own repairs, but they want detailed receipts of materials submitted in addition to a breakdown of the labor the landlord is charging. And furthermore, the breakdown of that labor cannot be a single receipt for X amount of dollars. They want the labor broken up per room and per type of renovation: cleaning, patching, painting, flooring install, cabinet installation. I'd recommend tracking all of your hours on a spreadsheet and then submitting that to RTB in your evidence package. Remember, the more detail you have, the more credible you'll be, and the more likely you'll win your hearing. So let's recap with a list for your evidence package. You need the lease, which proves you were renting to the tenant. You need the condition report, time and date stamp photos, and then invoices reconciling to the total amount you're claiming. And that'll do it for this week's episode. Join us next week where I'm going to be discussing the concept of good money versus bad money.